Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to MHSG Radio video. I'm Nabris. On this occasion, I will be the MC for today's MHSG Radio. Before moving on to the questions, let me introduce our two guests that we have here. We have Raymond and Kak Fardan. Would you like to introduce yourself? Maybe Mr. Raymond can start first.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Raymond, and I'm a math and ICT teacher here in Mutiara Harapan Secondary.
Okay. Next, Kak Fardan.
Hello everyone, my name is Father Maliborno and I'm a grade 10 student in Mutiara Harapan Islamic School. See you in Mutiara Harapan.
Okay, good. So, today we will be talking about hobbies and prospective future career, and the topic for today's MHSU Radio is Gaming Club. Building pro gamer careers since a young age is something that is because I like seeing pro players playing games, and I too like playing games myself, especially a multiplayer online battle arena games, or people in this generation call it MOBA game. I like it because, to achieve victory in the game, we have to work together. Communication with teammates is an important factor in a MOBA game. So, in this pre-recorded session, we want to value the viewer on our YouTube channel by giving them some information on how to turn their passion into a prospective career. So, before moving on to the question, I want to know, did you guys like playing games in the first place?
I do.
You do?
I
What
also
then, Phil?
do. I also do like playing
I love games.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
games.
Without lingering, let's move on to the questions. Okay. I was wondering, what are your favorite games of all time, Mr. Iman?
Okay, so my favorite games of all time, I have a lot, but I think I used to play Dota or Defense of the Ancients, the Legend of Zelda series from Nintendo, and Mobile Legends. But I think among the three, it's the Legend of Zelda is my favorite game.
Okay, so Kafardan, what are your favorite games of all time?
Actually, my favorite games are a lot, but if I should choose some of them, my favorite games are Sengoku Basara 3 Heroes, Mobile Legends, mobile FPS games, and also, Genshin Impact.
Okay. Keeping up to the question before, why do you choose the favorite game, Kafardan? Is there any particular reason?
Because the game that I mentioned before have their own characteristics and also they have very exciting challenges. For example, the Sengoku Basara game that I mentioned, it has very good characters and also has great damage. And also, the gameplay of Sengoku Basara itself is like attacking the opponent's territory with several troops. There are so many. And also, to win the game, you have to fight the leaders who occupy the area. Oh, of course, there is also a game called Mobile Legends. I think that you may often hear this game, so I won't explain it much. So it is a mobile game, 5v5, that allows you to play with other peoples around the world. Oh, of course, don't forget this game. The name of the game is Genshin Impact. I think this is one of the most played games in this era. So it's an open world game that has a good character design. It has a very beautiful feel when we take a photo in a specific place. Then also has many challenges to fight every enemy throughout the Teyvat, even though we only have 3 maps that we can access.
Yeah, those games is quite famous. I see. That is why you chose those games as your favorite game. How about you, Mr. Raymond?
Okay, so I used to play Defense of the Ancient or Dota, the first one, because I like playing in a local area network with my friends. So we play together like 5 versus 5. It depends. Or Dota is like the grandfather of Mobile Legends, League of Legends. So that was really the very first MOBA. Yeah, and right now I'm playing Mobile Legends because of my friends, Mr. Jazz. He's the one that introduced it to me, and also the Legend of Zelda series is probably my favorite game because it's an open world, especially the latest one, the Breath of the Wild. Actually, the one that you're playing right now, the Genshin Impact, they kind of copy the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild gameplay. It's an open world. You solve puzzles. So I like solving puzzles. That's why
It's
I like,
similar, right? Same.
yeah, very similar, right? So yeah,
Yes.
they said that they kind of copy it, but it's okay. Genshin Impact is for like everyone. So I think it's like what they said, imitation is the best flattery, right? If someone imitates your
Wow.
game, so it means you're doing good. So yeah, maybe you can try it out as well, the Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah, those games are hype. Okay, still keeping up to the previous questions. How long have you been playing games, Mr. Iman?
Oh, I've been playing games since I think primary years. I own like old computer systems or gaming consoles. I have an Atari. I have Super Nintendo. I have GameCube. I have Wii. Sorry, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I don't. I never had a PlayStation, but I know I play PlayStation games outside. I rent PlayStation games outside, but on my house, I only use Nintendo. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, Kafardan, how long have you been playing games?
You know, I have been playing games since the first grade of primary. At that time, I did play games on my smartphone too, but the games I played, in my opinion, were not very exciting and could bring me boredom. So I rather played games on PlayStation 2 with my cousin. And at that time, I played games like, Sengoku Basara, Resident Evil 4, various racing games, and also others. I also play Crash Nitro Kart, but only a little bit. And the fact that maybe you guys also experience it. So it's like when I play with my cousin, I was like get very very angry because I lost to him, and even I also
Yeah, I
cried
know
to
how it
him
goes.
I know the
because
feeling. Yeah.
yeah, and that was when I was little. So now winning or losing is just normal for me for now.
Yeah. They're more mature
Okay.
now compared to last time.
Okay. From your previous answers, I know that you guys love playing games, but there is definitely positive and negative effects of playing video games, right? And I was
Yeah.
curious on what are the positive and negative effects of playing video games. Maybe Mr. Iman, could you tell us what are the positive and negative effects of playing video games?
I think the positive effect of playing video games is, of course, it entertains you. I think that's the first and foremost positive effect. When you're sad, you want to play games. So in a way, it avoids depression. Another one is also it improves your problem solving and logic because it trains your brain how to like come up with ways to solve puzzles and like other problems in a game, and also perseverance. Yeah. So because sometimes you always like fail at the first try, but you keep on doing it. And also in math, which is also important, pattern recognition. So when you solve puzzles, like when you're fighting a boss fight, right? There is a pattern for you to beat that boss. So it's you need to think of ways, or you need to find the pattern. So yeah, you can apply it also in maths, pattern, finding the pattern and solving problems. The negative side, yeah, of course, if you get addicted to it. So sometimes, yeah, it will also cause depression in a way that if you keep on losing, you keep on
Yeah, I
losing,
know.
then you will feel depressed, and yeah, it will take a lot of your time, and yeah, and also less physical activity for some if they're too addictive already. So anything that you're being addicted with, so it's bad for you. So I think we need to find like a balance.
Okay, Mr. Raymond. What do you think, Dan, about the positive and negative effects of playing video games?
Um, Actually, there are a lot of factors for the positive and the negative sides, but one of the positive sides that we can get in playing games is that we can find out how strategies and tactics are to be able to complete a given mission. And that's where our brains are used to think of solutions how to solve it. But for the negative one is that we can forget about the time while playing the game. Maybe some of you have experienced it like when you're told to do something, you just answer yes and then you forget to do it. And then I think that's all I can give.
I see.
Yeah,
By the way,
it still happens sometimes.
Yeah.
okay, okay. By the way, before I said that I like seeing pro players play games. So, do you guys also watch esports, by the way? And maybe you can also tell to our viewer what are your favorite team is. Fadan, maybe you can tell us first.
Okay. So yes, I do watch esports around 2018 until 2019. So those years are the years that I really like watching esports, especially the Mobile Legends division. The team I like is RRQ. You know why? Because there is RRQ Lemon there. I like how he plays Mobile Legends so good. And around 2020 until now, sadly I don't watch esports anymore because I got a lot of things to do and I also need to change my game. And that's it.
Okay. Okay, next, Mr. Raymond, could you tell us?
Okay, so for me, of course, from the Philippines, so I always root for Filipino esport teams. So I'm following the Mobile Legends esport. So last time the Mobile Legends Southeast Asian Cup, so the Blacklist International and Execration. So both of them are the team that I follow. So I'm really happy when both of them went to the finals. They beat all the other Asian teams. So either of them will win, and I'm happy. So yeah, hopefully on the World Championship there will be some challenge from other teams, not only Team Philippines. Yeah. So yeah, I still follow the esport teams.
Okay, I see. Okay, moving on. I realize that nowadays the growth of gaming industry is booming. But do you think the growth of the gaming industry is ignored in terms of the opportunities present? Maybe Mr. Raymond, could you tell us first?
Okay, gaming industry as a whole is really huge industry, so we cannot really ignore it. So, for example, just last year or even until now, because of the pandemic, the revenue from gaming grew by 23% to $128 billion. That's billion dollars. Okay, and I'm sure you've noticed that since the pandemic, there's a lot of streamers, right? Game streamers in Twitch, Facebook, so Discord. So there are a lot of people right now that are into gaming. So some AAA games like Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, Final Fantasy games, Metal Gear Solid. so all PlayStation games are like they have the budget when they create these games. So they have a budget that is similar or will rival Hollywood films, like $100+ million. So I think we cannot ignore that fact. So if you want to go to game designing or programming, so in the gaming industry, so I think there is a huge market for you guys on this industry. And also, like in esports, esport is already considered a $1 billion industry. A lot of companies sponsors esports. So multinational companies like Coca-Cola, Red Bull, and even BMW sponsored Dota 2 teams. And if you notice last Asian Games, right? Asian Games, esport is already part of Asian Games. So maybe in the future, it will be part of the Olympics as well. So I'm really excited to see in the future. So hopefully it will be considered as a Olympic sports.
Okay, Mr. Raymond, thank you for your long explanation. What do you think about Mr. Raymond? Kafardan, what do you think? Did you agree or not?
Yes, I do agree that gaming industry is a thing that should not be ignored because there are so many people who need entertainment nowadays because also of the COVID. So the one of them is gaming. Is gaming. With that, people will have a lot of choices for what they want to watch, and of course, one of the most chosen one is gaming. So I think, yeah, that's the thing that gaming industry it should not be ignored.
Okay, I get it. But how would you say gaming has impacted the education of the world, Mr. Raymond?
Okay, so I think gaming has already influenced education or teaching as a whole ever since we're in primary years. Yeah, so I don't know if you experience it. Like in primary years, our teachers let us play board games like Snake and Ladders. So when you play Snake and Ladders, you are uh, learning how to count from 1 to 100, and also playing dominoes when you learn how to pair or get the pairs for a number. For example, what is the pair of 12? So 5 and 7, 6 and 6. And also dominoes are being used for comparing fractions. So these are the tools that teachers use before. Right now, they also use game-based learning platforms like Kahoot, quizzes. I'm sure your teachers have used that. Block it. So these are the tools that they've used to make learning more fun. And also, I've noticed that recently that some of the colleges, even here in Indonesia, and universities are offering esports related degrees. So, for example, if there are like two paths. So it's either you go with the management track or you go to the game development track. So for the management track, so you're the one that you're going to learn the business sides of esport, like how to do the events, sales, marketing, how to invite sponsors, creating your own esport team, and of course managing it. So these are the possible job for this path. While if you're going to use or you're going to take the game designer and development path, so you can be like game designers, animators, sound directors, game testers. So testers are the one that's going to test the game to find any bugs or error in the game before they release it. So these are the possible paths, and also some colleges in the Philippines. They even offer scholarship for esport player. So if you're good in esport, they will give you scholarship. And these universities are not so-so university. Yeah. They're really very good universities. So even here in MHA, they even offer esport as an exclude. And so if you want to uh, have a career in as a pro gamer, I think enrolling in this esport will help develop your skills.
Mm, I got it. So that is how gaming has impacted the education of the world on your perspective, Raymond. What do you think, Kafardan? Do you have anything to say?
I think, yeah. I think why gaming has impacted the education of the world is that I think, yeah, it's very good methods because the gaming method can also make the students more active than before, so it can make students more interested in the lesson. And I think that's all because Mr. Raymond says a lot of things. I don't.
What's your favorite tool that your teacher used for that?
Me,
Yeah,
I think from for if it's the app one, I think Kahoot. Kahoot is
Kahoot
the
is
best.
right.
Kahoot and also quizzes.
Good.
Kahoot and also quizzes. It's the best.
I'll use that more in your class.
Okay, sir. It's okay, sir. It's okay.
Okay, moving on. How about programmers? How do you think it is an option for a future career? Is it a promising job and earning big, Mr. Raymond?
Yeah, I think being a pro gamer is a promising career because, like what I mentioned, if you're a pro gamer, some companies will sponsor you or the whole team itself. So there is a huge potential when you want to be a pro gamer.
Okay. Kafardan, do you have anything to add from what Mr. Raymond just said just now?
I don't think I have an idea because I think Mr. Raymond had the perfect information, so I don't think I can add something to it.
Okay, I see then. Then could you please tell us the tips on how to become a pro in a game, Mr. Raymond?
Okay, for you to become a pro in a game, of course, you need to pick what game do you want first, right? So you need to pick a game, and then I think you need to have a positive motivation. Why do you want to be an esport pro gamer? For example, you want to help your family, or you want to be known internationally because of your skills. So things like that. And it takes a lot of years of hard work and practice if you really want to be a good pro gamer. So you need to develop a lot of skills like um, the social skills, your knowledge about the game, and of course you need to practice a lot, learn from your mistakes. So I'm sure when you play a game, you commit mistakes. So we need to learn from these mistakes. And I think if you're already on on a national level, you should have a proper like gaming gear, like gaming smartphones, gaming desktops. So these are the things that you need. And then finding a community and finding a team is really important for you to get noticed. So once you compete and started winning, and you get noticed by pro teams, so then you'll be drafted within with their teams, and once you're part of their team, then sponsorship will be a part of it. And also, if you join tournaments, prize money will be there as well. So I think there is those are the things that will help you how to become a pro gamer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Raymond. Moving on. Wait. Before moving on, Kafadan, do you have anything else to say?
Oh yeah, I can add something. So tips how to become pro in a game. I will tell you the tips how to become a pro in this game. So in Genshin Impact, okay, the way to become a pro player in Genshin Impact is to look for good artifacts and also the weapons for the characters we have. And for each characters, they also have their respective roles. They have the main DPS, sub DPS, and also support. So each character must have their own weapon and also their respective artifacts in order to have good impact on each character when fighting enemies around us. Also, to get the artifacts itself, you must go to the domains. Yes, to the respective domains for each characters. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Kafadan. So let's move. So this is the last question for both of you. Could you please tell us the tips or sharing experience on how do you balance playing video games and your studies? Maybe Mr. Iman could tell us first before Kafadan
Okay,
says.
so yeah, when I was still studying, yeah, I need to make sure that you complete all your homework first, do your assignments, any like house chores, you finish it first, wash the dishes, something like that. So you need to finish all of these things before you play your favorite game. And I think we also need to take care of yourself, uh, do some exercise, go outside, enjoy the sun, and yeah, find the uh, perfect balance with your duties as a student and yeah, as a gamer. So I think it's easy to balance if you know how to manage your time properly. So I think that's one of the tips that I can give you guys.
Okay. Okay, nice, Kafadan. Could you please tell us?
Yeah, the method is very, very easy. So we have to know. We have to know, or it can also by making a schedule that can let us know at what time we have to stop playing games and also at what time we have to start studying. Oh yes, I suggest all of you that the one who makes the schedule is ourselves because only ourselves that can set a schedule and knows what is the perfect time for us to stop and also to start playing games and also to start learning. So I think that's all for me.
Okay. Thank you, Kafadan and Mr. Iman, for the tips and sharing experience. Okay, I think that's all for today's talk. Sorry for taking a lot of your spare time, Mr. Iman and Kafardan. I had a lot of fun here talking,
No
and I
worries.
hope you guys also have fun here talking, even though I talk less. I also learned from our talk just now. Also, don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe because it's free. And don't forget to catch us in our social media in YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and check also our website. And yeah, see you guys next time in the next MSU Radio. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you, everyone. See ya.